What up YouTube? It's Lillian coming back with another video. I know it's been like a long time since I put up a video, but I wanted to film today because I just came back from Imats, Toronto, and I'm gonna do a little haul for you. I did not go to Imats last year because frankly I just didn't really want to spend money, but I did go the two previous years, and I decided to go this year, so I'm going to show you what I got. And this is the bag that it came in. So it has the Royal and Langnickel promotion on one side like usual, and then just says Imats on the other side. And by the way, I literally just got home from Imats and it's about 3:45, and I got there around 8:30, but we'll talk about that after my haul. So I'm not going in any order. I'm just gonna take stuff out of the bag and just show you. So I went to a place called the Lip Bar. Their stuff is apparently natural, vegan, and bold, and that's their website at the bottom. They don't have a freestanding store, so they put this little card in there, and I guess I'll read that later. And I just got one lipstick, and okay, let's take a moment to admire this packaging. Like, look at that. Okay, that's how it is all around. And the color lipstick that I got is called Sweet Shiraz, and it looks like that. It's like this deep brown, and I think it's gonna be amazing for fall. I'll do a swatch of that on my hand, and it just looks like that. It's like a brown with a hint of red in it. And I also went to Inglot. I kind of just threw it in here, but I'll show you the little bag that Inglot gave me. It's just a plastic bag. I only got one thing. That's what it looks like. I just wanted the gel liner, and they go by numbers, so it's 77, and it's the AMC, which stands for Advanced Makeup Components, and it says eyeliner gel. So I'll open the box for you. Oh, this is what the box looks like, and then this is the gel liner, and it's sealed, so I'm not gonna open that yet, but yeah, that's what it looks like. I've heard that the Inglot liners or gel liners are really good, so I figured I'd try that, and that was $20. And if you were a makeup lover, so somebody who's not an actual makeup artist by profession, you got 10% off, and if you are an actual makeup artist, then you got 20% off. So yeah, with tax I paid $20 and like 35 cents. And I forgot to mention that the Lip Bar lipstick was just $20 flat, no tax or anything. Okay, I went to a place called Makeup Eraser. I've seen their stuff on Instagram, and I was in the Morphe, I'm gonna call them Morphe because Morphe kind of sounds odd. I was in the Morphe Cosmetics line, or Morphe Brushes line, for a very long time, so I wasn't able to get the black one of this, but they still had the pink, a few pink ones left, so I got that. And it's just $25 flat. In the States, I think it's $20, and here in Canada, if you get at Sephora, the lady said it was $26, and then plus tax, so it's like almost like $30, or just over $30. And yeah, so I got this. Apparently, you just like wet it with water, and it could take off like all your makeup. One side is like an exfoliating kind of side, and another side is just like a cleansing side. But yeah, she tried it on my hand, and it worked on my hand, so I'll try it when I take off all this makeup after I film, and I'll probably do a review later. So I went to Bdellium Tools. You guys know that those are the brushes that I use in my videos. I just got one brush. It's the Precision Kabuki. It's the 957. And it just looks like this. I have one of these already, but I just wanted another one because sometimes I just get way too lazy, and I don't want to clean my brush, you know? So I just have a backup, and that was $13. I went to, crap, I don't remember if this is Royal and Langnickel or if this was Crown Brush, but I just got a brush. This was like the first place I went to. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but probably blending and concealer or something, but it just looks like that. and that was $6. And they're one of the few places that actually added tax to that, so I'm like, okay. And then the last place I went to, or actually this was the second place I went to, but this is the last place I'm going to show you, was Morphe Brushes. I was standing in that line for over 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, and my legs and my lower back are so sore. But I got the majority of what I wanted. There are a few things that they said that they actually didn't bring with them, and that's fine. But I got the majority of what I wanted, and I got 2 brushes for my friend that she requested, so I'll show you those 2 things first. So my friend, she wanted the Morphe brush M501, and it just looks like this. I think she said she wanted it to like set her concealer or something, and she wanted the Morphe E3 brush, and it just looks like that. Those 2 together was $30, and then the rest of the stuff is mine, and I think mine came up to like $69, so altogether it's just $99. So I got this brush, it's the MB30, and it's like it's a contouring brush, and it just looks like that, and it's super duper duper soft. I hope to use that. I want to get some contour colors from MAC. I didn't bother going to MAC there because I just wasn't in the mood for it. Then I got the M408, just looks like that, and it's just like a smudger brush. And this is good for stuff under the eye, under the eye, and even just smudging stuff like on your top line. Then I got this angled brush. It is the G11. I'll show it to you. And it just looks like that. And then I got a retractable Kabuki. I don't think it has a number, but that's okay. So it just looks like that. And this is good for just like on the go stuff, like when I want to put powder on. Because I do have a Kabuki brush, but it's super duper duper dense. I think it's Makeup Forever. I don't know. I haven't used it in years. It's just sitting on my dresser. And then I got a powder brush. This is the M107, and it just looks like this. Because you can never have a lot or too many powder brushes. And then I got 3 eyeshadows, and oh, they actually do have names. Nice. I thought they just had numbers. Okay, so this one is called Midnight Kiss, and the number is ES48. Let me just take that out for you. I don't know if I could put that in my Z palette, but I'll definitely try after. It just looks like this. It's like this purple shade, and I will swatch that for you. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it is a gorgeous color. Oh no. Yeah, that's it. The lighting's kind of washing it out. But this is such a pretty color. Because at first I wanted to get one of the natural palettes, but like, I'm like, do I really need another natural palette? I have the Naked palette, and I got another Morphe Brushes palette 2 years ago, so I'm like, forget it. So the next color is called Radiance, and this is a brighter purple than what I just showed you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it just looks like that. And let me swatch that for you. These are so soft. Oh my gosh, it's like falling out. And guys, so hopefully you can see that, but it's right there. And that was called Radiance. I think the other one I said was Midnight Kiss. Yeah, Midnight Kiss. The number, if you want it, is, or numbers and letters, is ES53 for Radiance. And then the last one I got is called Burlesque, and that is ES74. And I'm gonna hold on to this just in case it decides to fall. But it looks like this. It's like a, it's not copper, but it's close to it. Let me swatch that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, this lighting is definitely washing it out, but it's right there. And that is gonna be an amazing lid color. Okay, so that's it for my haul. And I'm just gonna tell you about my experience. So I got there, okay, I left my house just before, or let's say 6:45, because I forgot to ask for a ride to the subway. So I bussed it downtown. So I left my house 6:45, and then I got to one place and then took another bus to the subway, and then just took the subway to St. Andrew's Station. And then I just walked to the convention center, and I just see this huge line, a huge line of girls. There was a university fair happening same day at the same place, but I'm pretty sure those people are not going to a university fair. I know I'm not going to one because I'm out of school. And so I just assumed it's the Imats line, and when you look at all their faces, they're all like done up. So it's like, yeah, this is the right line. Yeah, so we were outside on, the street was called Simcoe or Lower Simcoe, and it was like kind of wrapping around the building. I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna be out here for a long time. And then eventually after a few minutes we got into the building, and like we saw where you could sign in, and or not sign in, I guess you show them your ID and show them the ticket that you bought online, and they would verify that, right? So we go in, and we just follow this line of girls, and oh my gosh, that line was so long. Basically, by the time I got into the building, it took about maybe 45 minutes to an hour or so until I got to where I can get my stamp, just like this. They didn't do wristbands this year. I got my stamp, and I got like a little booklet. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's just like this. It's like an itinerary of everything that was happening over this weekend at Imats. And then I went into the convention center, or into the unit that they were in, and at first I'm like, okay, like the original plan was to go to Morphe Brushes, and I'm like, okay, let me go. I'm like, oh, that line is long. So I walked away for like 2 seconds, and I looked at Nigel's Beauty Emporium, but I'm like, I really don't want anything, and I really don't need anything from there. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to Morphe, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this line is just so long, but I'm like, I'm sure that it's just gonna get longer. So I went, and I stood there, and like I said earlier, I was there for over 2 hours in that line, and eventually I got my stuff, and yeah, like I was definitely sore. And then I went to the places, like the other places. Again, I wasn't at Imats last year, but I heard that Morphe Brushes was horrible last year when it comes to like organization. And like last year, apparently around the booth, people were just like butting and jumping in, grabbing things, and then just paying for it. Whereas this year there is actual order, which I did appreciate. It just took a long time, but I would rather the wait that I did today than, you know, like elbowing my way through a crowd of people. And yeah, I just can't get over how long it was, but whatever, it was fine. I'm just glad that there was order. Imats as a whole, it was okay. I feel like previous years were better. I guess when it comes to vendors, or not vendors, but I guess just overall experience, because I've never had to wait so long just to get into Imats. I've never waited that long before, so it was just like ridiculous. And like I actually got there earlier than I did like at other times, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. But yeah, there was NYX there, and honestly I just wasn't in the mood to buy anything from NYX. But if I was with people, I probably would have bought some stuff, but like in all reality, I don't need anything from there. I didn't go to MAC. I didn't go to Makeup Forever this time around. It just was not worth my time. Yeah, Benefit was there. I did want mascara, but I'm like, in all reality, I love my drugstore mascaras, so I'm like, whatever. I did see some YouTubers there, but like, I did not want to leave my spot in Morphe. They were actually in the same line, just at different points. I saw, I think her name is StylesbyMira, and I saw JourneytoWaistLength. I think JourneytoWaistLength, I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember her actual name, but I think she knows my cousin who's in Vancouver right now, because I remember my cousin saying that I guess she made her like a bracelet or something back in the day. I don't know if they went to the same school or something, but yeah, I'm like, okay, that's cool, small world. And I saw another YouTuber, I don't remember her name. I only recently found her, like this week I found her, because I was like looking at Imats videos from last year, and it was just like one girl I clicked on. I saw her. I don't remember if I subscribed or not, because I don't remember if I was signed in, but I'll definitely subscribe to her if I haven't already. She was there, but she was definitely like focused on like getting her stuff, so I didn't want to bother her, which is fine. But yeah, those were the only YouTubers that I saw, or that I know that I saw. But yeah, Imats was okay this year. I'm happy with the stuff that I got. I was happy that I was able to get the stuff for my friend that she wanted. And would I go back next year? Honestly, I don't know. Depends on how everything is in life. And yeah, I actually did see some other people. I don't know them personally, but I'm pretty sure they live in my neighborhood, because I've seen them at the bus stop before. I don't know if they went to school with my sister, but I think they're twins. They definitely have a strong resemblance. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they live in my neighborhood. But they were like far ahead of me in the Morphe line as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for people that I saw. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll go back to Imats next year. If I go back, I would have to go with people, at least 1 or 2 people that I know. Other than that, I might not go back. It was just really chaotic, and the lines, or just like wait times, just the wait time to get into Imats, that's what ticked me off a lot, because I've never had to wait that long. But yeah, like if you've never gone to Imats, I think you should go, just so you could experience it. But like, it's not a necessity. Like, you could definitely live without it, but like a lot of the brands that were at Imats, like we can't get them, or it's not easily accessible for us here in Canada. We usually have to either travel to the States or order online. Yeah. But yeah, that was my experience, and that's all I really have to say about today. And I hope you enjoyed my little haul, and I will see you in another video. Bye.
I knew when you walked in, you were something extraordinary. I swore when I saw you, I could say that it was like a movie. I could see it in your